Oh, the lie. Oh, I know. You see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Dun, dun, dun. Free life, free air. I know somehow we're gonna get there. I don't know. I don't know the rest.
Nigga,
It's
I feel. I'm telling you. So wake up. That's all I know.
I
It's
saw
my
this is life to be
destiny.
in a
Hey.
transformation.
time to see the fire side. Easy to be.
Desmond, that's you.
Some things I meant
Like,
to be. Let me up, let me the rest of me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. Just leave it all to me.
I ain't gonna lie. Victorious. I ain't gonna lie. That theme song was hard. They didn't even make a new series, a spinoff.
every
They
song they
making a
dropped on
spinoff of Zoe
Victorious
One.
really went hard.
Huh?
I said they're making a spinoff of Zoe 101. A little Zoe 102 with the original cast. That's the only
I
reason I'm
wasn't.
watching.
I was low key feeling Zoe 101, but at the same time, I was just like, nah.
Man, that show is legendary.
What? But nah, that shit was
Beating iCarly though, and that's just me. iCarly was top tier.
Oh God, top tier comedy.
exactly. I ain't gonna lie. iCarly was that. Some episodes, that shit was fire. My favorite episode when they got trapped in basement with a crazy bitch.
Oh, that shit
Good
was
as
fun.
hell.
Mine was the fucking Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. When what's the jit name? The cameraman?
Fucking Freddy.
I don't.
Yeah, Freddy.
Freddy. Yeah, his mama had a
My
tracking
favorite
device
moments
in
in
his
that
head.
show is when Fred and Sam start falling in love.
Yeah, that shit.
Finally
Oh,
fucking kissed.
you know what's
Ain't
crazy
coming,
though?
but I wasn't mad at.
You know what's crazy though? That really showed us like real deal the plans on how to be successful and running on like an online show.
Facts.
They was really putting us on.
They started out for like 12 years old too. 13 something
What? What? And they
like
got money.
when I first like watched the first episode for like a long ass time, like them niggas was young. Like
What?
for the first time in like a while. I'm like, them niggas was young as hell.
They were all young. That was the cool part. It wasn't
Like the
so
age
many.
we was watching that shit.
Yeah, basically.
What? Mm-mm-mm.
In
Shit
that
crazy.
mindset to really get it like that back then.
But after iCarly, nah, I got the Victorious. That made me want to be in high school even more. And
Oh God.
High school is gonna be real like
I want to be in high school with them.
You gotta go to a performing arts high school.
I could never go to a magnet
oh
school.
drama happen.
But no, that shit would have been low key fun.
That was
Boy,
fucking dream school. Fucking Hollywood Arts.
You would have been in High School Musical for real.
I would have.
nah. High school
Now I'm
musical.
jumping on a table singing and shit.
Nah, fuck high school
No,
musical. I
no.
ain't gonna lie. Victoria's did it better, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But I would have fit right in.
I think everybody would have fit right there. If they let the puppet nigga hang out with them, shit, we could hang out with them.
don't like being called a puppet.
Nah,
That word is offensive.
but he did. I think he pulled cat, didn't he?
Nah, Oh yeah, Robbie.
That's just
Yeah,
me.
he did.
After the puppet nigga told him that was a real nigga though. He said, if you don't sell me to this other nigga for $5 million.
I forgot about that episode when he sold the nigga too. Yeah.
I don't know how much it was. I would have sold that nigga too. And we saw his hand. It was white and sweaty.
Good day.
Wait, what?
Look. Look, my niggas be doing the dash, counting on me, but he wasn't doing his math. I probably go pop off a tag.
He dropped his fucking album.
But I'm only getting the bags of lucky.
Oh, he dropped his album?
That's what they hate
Absolutely.
me on the shit that I have. Addicted to pimping the
Oh yeah, you talking about his unreleased
He dropped
song?
the album.
Oh, he dropped the album. Nah, that's what I said the first time.
Need an ounce just to get through the week. Couple stems that I know you can keep. Ain't matching with me. Check your chain, how I'm cutting this leaf. Baby girl, this is 2C. Trying to lay gang for feet. I played the receiver, just throw me the heater back then when I lost my mind. So I follow my thoughts, now back on my grind, real talk, we ain't wasting no time. If I see you on speak, I think you know that's why I'm good, baby girl.
Can you tell me if it's storming?
Watch a nigga get his cake up. I'm a boss, can be looking like a waiter. Goddamn. Swim as fuck, but I don't live enough. iPhone screen, man, you niggas ain't tough. Said 1K and we chillin' in the cut. I'm a big dog, I ain't worried about the mud. Hey, what? Hey, what? I'm a big dog, I ain't worried about the mud. How you stay low with a drink in your cup? The harder I go, fuck it, I kick down the door. Ain't waiting for none of me up, and I said I was chosen. I put it in motion, but I can't really believe in myself. Who do I ask when I'm asking for help? These niggas greedy, they out for themselves. Took a little minute, but that ain't convincing. I don't need a hand out, cause I got myself.
Huh? The fuck was that?
The hell?
Oh, I can't hear you. Stick your tongue out and see if you can hear us.
Hell statement. Cause what did he just say to me?
He speak now. He can speak, and that's all I wanted to know.
Please, somebody click that. Oh my god, bro! You did not just say that to me. Turning it out. I can't believe he just said that to me.
I think I did, but I don't know. That's in the past.
Is your mic good? We can't hear you. Look, you just mouthing words.
But I don't know. It was just working. What happened?
Working now.
All right, hold up.
I think it's the headphones. Nothing.
Clip then. But I don't know. That shit was.
I think you gotta bring the little mic a little bit closer to you.
It goes to show you wireless is not always better.
But that shit was literally just working.
It was in and out.
Now it's working now. I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck it. But Welcome to the Midnight Hub, your late night food for thought. Shit. We was going for a week. It was my birthday. I wasn't gonna be doing this shit. And then on top of that, I was drunk. Yeah.
Happy
Nah.
birthday.
Glad. Thank you though. Yeah, man. How y'all boys been? How y'all been in the chat, man? Let me pull up the comments. Some motherfucker said I want to offer promotion on your channel. No. No. I'm not paying you for exposure. Suck my dick. My fault though. How y'all boys been, man?
Tired. Working. Physical therapy.
Lord. Yeah, I know that boy, he's unk for real. I know I say I'm unk, he's unk. Jit always
Yeah,
hurt.
nigga with the physical therapy. Damn,
Jit
you got
always
shot.
hurt.
Nah, that's from my ACL. I told my ACL like in August. I got surgery in October. I've been in
You
recovery.
all right, Desmond?
And nigga hit you with that aw.
You really said nah, I'm straight though. I'm
Okay.
playing basketball in a few months. Again,
You're not a hooper.
I am a hooper.
Why would you do that? Why would you do it? What if that's the reason why he tore his ACLs?
It is. You got crossed.
Why would you want to hoop again? You ain't learn your lesson the first time. I'll take that on back.
You used to hoop every day after work. That's
he's really not like that. For him to
really
play
like that.
basketball every day, he's not.
I'm really like that.
He's not.
Well, you better next time just pass the ball.
Better than I was in high school, my boy.
I'm not no athlete.
I was in high school.
Every day.
I know I ain't no athlete. I'll pass the ball. Don't even dribble, just pass.
Fuck it.
What?
Hell no.
Look at you crazy. Like, why you passing to me?
Think why you on the court?
I don't want to sit around like I'm a cheerleader.
I'll be back in Tampa in July too.
In July, I see about sliding. I should be able to slide. Philip should be back too. So, but shit.
So we gonna do the surprise birthday party, or not birthday? Surprise party.
I doubt it. He know he coming back. We know he coming back. Fuck a party.
Fuck all that. I don't like surprising. I don't like that shit.
But we getting off topic. Listen, today we're gonna be talking about relationships in the Black community, as requested by our co-host. All right, that nigga named Jacob Ugly.
Yes, sir, Jacob.
First of all, Don, why is your camera off, nigga? Y'all boys be want to be Mysterio so bad.
That's Desmond, bro. I don't know what his problem is.
Not today.
Wait, nigga, you too. I almost agree with you. You too.
Nah, listen. I gotta go all the way outside my car. I ain't got no key. I lost the key.
So
anyway, I'm out.
Fuck it. Today we're talking about relationships in the Black community, and the first topic we're going to be talking about is relationships with yourself. How do y'all feel like having a relationship with yourself affects the relationships around you, and like how you maneuver yourself in relationships?
Having a relationship with yourself I feel like is very important. Putting yourself first, and on top of that, if you put yourself first, doing things what you got to do, and like having self-love and self-care, you'll be better able to express that towards the people that's closest to you in ways that's good in a positive light. But if you don't take care of yourself and you don't do things you need to do, and you in a stagnant state of mind, it'll show and kind of affect the people around you. Unless you're not a communicated person. So like you don't know how to communicate your feelings well or other sort of things, the people around you are gonna become a little bit distant because everybody wants to be there, but not everybody can, because everybody dealing with their own problems and battling and dealing with their own way. So it's just like another weight that they don't want to deal with. It's sad, but it's just kind of the truth.
Okay. Dom. Dom, any thoughts, any ideas? See that boy, he fell asleep in his chair.
That nigga
That
didn't
boy
fall
said. That
asleep.
boy said. That boy said. Ugly.
Desmond.
Telling that boy. Anyway,
You can hear me?
now we can.
Shit, what was that? I had to start over and shit.
All right, well, we really know you. Don't tell me just started talking. We just can't hear him again. I think it might be the app we using for real.
No, it's Desmond. I can hear you perfectly fine. I ain't hear Desmond.
Don't. Well,
Can
fuck
y'all?
that. Yeah. What's going? Technical difficulties. Ugly.
Boy, oh boy. Mm.
Well, look, we just gonna move forward. Oh shit, my phone started. We're just gonna move forward. I personally feel like your relationship with yourself is gonna always affect your relationship with everything else. You can only love someone as much as you love yourself, and someone else can only love you as much as you love yourself. Um, and it really goes to show, like, where you're at as a person or as a whole. Because if you really don't have a lot of respect or a lot of love for who you are, you'll let anybody treat you like anything and do you any type of way. But like if you have like a high sense of self-respect and love for yourself, like you're not gonna settle for a lot of shit. Um, but also too, I will say you can have a lot of self-respect and still settle for less than what you deserve because you don't love yourself enough or you were never loved enough by others to really know how to handle yourself and how to conduct yourself. So like self-love is really important, but we don't have nothing if we don't have self-respect, and if we don't have self-love we also still have nothing. So we really need both to balance everything out. And it's like when you're feeling low in life, you don't realize it, but your main goal is to find somebody else who's feeling as low as you or to make people feel as low as you. And that's a lack of self-respect, because if you respect yourself you would only want to be around people who are looking to pull you forward, rather than help you digress. um, and just in the black community I feel like it's a lot of the times where we'll rather go to somebody who's living like us or who's living worse than us, because regression always makes you feel like you progressed. But yeah, shit's tripping. But yeah, regression always makes it feel like you've progressed more than the next person, when typically that isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just have that misconception in our head because now, yeah, we're at a low point, but this motherfucker next to me, he worse than me. So I guess I'm pretty high. And then we get a false sense of, self-respect and self-love until we get around somebody who's doing better than us. And instead of us being like, okay, well, I want to be where they are and I want to work to get into this point, we start we start hating this shit. Oh, well, this nigga ain't this and this nigga ain't that, or this motherfucker can't do what I could do. And it's like we base our relationships around this. And you'll see it like, in the female community, you'll see it a lot. They'll be friends with a girl who's doing better than them, but hating on them on the low, but they're friends with them for the benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's things like that. Like, you know, a girl will get with a nigga because he an athlete. He going somewhere. But the moment he's not, she leaves because now he has nothing to offer her. And she's like, okay, well, you can't help me be better. And now you're less than me because you're not on that same path that you were just on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but all that really stems from self-love. Because why would you go for somebody who never looked at you before you had anything of value to bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? So self-love is definitely important, and that respecting of yourself. Do y'all feel like y'all like have that down pack, or do y'all feel like y'all could work on loving and respecting yourselves more?
Shit. I ain't got that shit down pack at all.
You
Not
said,
at all.
Nah,
why
I
you feel like that?
It's just like it's just mostly because I don't know how to. Like
Hmm.
I could do little stuff, little things, but that's not really not how I put this. Not showing me that. Not
Do you feel like it's just not enough?
yeah, not enough. So I'm just like, damn. But one thing I know I'm like for sure good at is seeing that I know something ain't really good for me, but I gotta move. I can't stay in the same place. That's making me feel low, making me feel sad, making me feel like I'm not good enough. I gotta move myself from this environment to like better myself. And seeing that perspective open my eyes instead of like a narrow brick wall.
That's real. So I don't know, Dom. You could try to answer, but I don't know if we can hear you yet.
yeah, I said I feel like I got it down pack. Like
Okay.
only thing I'm really struggling, like I said before, like is just opening up to people. But like self love, like I'm good on it.
Hmm.
I used to. I don't do it no more. But I meditated. I used to like pray. Like
Okay. Okay. And do you feel like you got to where you need to be because of the meditation and the prayer, or because you know you just took your time with it?
I just took the time, like being by myself a lot. Like I'm really like a homebody. I really don't do anything else outside of work besides like play basketball and exercise. And like me like staying to myself and all that, it really helped me
Hmm.
learn myself more.
Okay. Okay. That's for real. I don't know. For me, my fault. I'm tired as hell. Excuse me. I would say for me, like I definitely have it down. Some days my anxiety like will really make me doubt myself, but like anybody who knows know it take a whole lot to get me to feel like I'm gonna stay or be in any situation where it's not a situation for me or that I would put myself through just because it's me. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not one for the 1-2 relationships where it's just always arguing, yada yada. I don't even argue with people no more. I don't even argue with my family. I say what it is. We can have a conversation about it. But at the end of the day, I respect myself too much to argue with anyone
Facts.
because to argue, no point is being made. And I don't have time for a conversation where there's no point being made. Because then what the fuck are we talking about? We could just stop talking. Um, so I say I really do have it down. But like anybody else, I struggle. You know, there's anxiety, there's depression, there's doubt. There's just the everyday mundane life of somebody, telling you something that damn, I never thought about that shit. Now it's just weighing on your mind. It might not even be true for real, but no, that's just the little things right there.
Uh,
But speaking
Fight the
of,
feelings.
gotta fight the feelings. What Rod Wave said.
On God.
In the middle of the club,
I'm that
trying
girl.
to cry to a love song, ugly. But now, next, oh, I spelled that wrong. Fuck it, I guess everybody just know I'm illiterate. Does your relationship with your family affect your other relationships? Like, or do
Dude.
you? That's what I meant to put. Do you think your relationship with your family affects your like other relationships, whether it be with your friends, with your lovers? Like, do y'all feel like something in the past, or maybe even now, you know, has been presented within your family that you always bring to other relationships, whether it's positive, whether it's negative? How y'all feel about that?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I'm a little confused on that one. I think I see the positive. I think in the negative aspect to it. It is more so the positive. Like I guess if you have a healthy family, it's like more of a expressing yourself very well and and speaking wise and what's another thing? Having like you know what's like trusting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like loyalty, a sense of loyalty, and like a sense of community. But and you have no worth of self love is.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone who has like a broken family, communication, you can't talk to this certain person because they gonna bright their mouth. You don't have that sense of security like in a family. You don't know what's a sense of like security and shit like that. And when you go to the world and stuff like that, it's someone you kind of looking for love and looking for a home, even
Well,
though. Hmm?
let me jump and just say this. Um, I definitely get what you're saying, but like, if you look on the spectrum of even, there could be families where everything seems to run perfect and run smooth, and their sons or daughters can't have functioning relationships the way that they can. Um, Sometimes it's not just about how together our families are or how good our families run, but sometimes it's about the values taught and how they're taught to us. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That really affect like how somebody takes shit into their own relationships, whether they want to or not. It just happens naturally. So
Yeah, you're right.
it's like it's a broken it's a broken way of thinking for sure, especially if you're raised around people who have a healthy relationship. But how we raise our children and how we introduce them to the world and to topics will also play a huge part in how they interact with other people. But Dom, you said most definitely. I want you to expand on that, please.
Like yeah, it. Oh,
You stretching.
nah, it was
Telling you, Jit is he's sitting there just like this, falling asleep, waking up. Huh? Telling you. Here we go. Here we go with Dom shit. Dom. It gotta be Jit Mike. It gotta be his mic.
I don't know what he doing.
I'm telling you, it's gotta be his mic. Well, for the people in the comments, how do y'all feel about your familial relationships, and do you think that they're affecting how you conduct yourself in relationships with the people around you? While we wait for him to give his answer, I really feel like this nigga's just like he's just playing a prank on us or something. Cause there's no way. Jit was just talking.
He said his phone on D&D. So who calling? Who texting?
I don't know a D&D that fucking good. Let me see. I don't know. Jit clip.
Hmm. Niggas on? Oh Lord.
But I just text him. We can't hear him. All right, my fault. I don't know, but I've never like seen some shit like this. Like Jit can't be heard at all. He's real life going in and out.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay,
They don't want
okay.
that boy to speak.
Yo, yo.
All right, there we go. Technical difficulties like a bitch.
Can you hear me?
You sound far away, but yeah,
Oh, wait.
yeah, like you underwater.
Hello.
Yo, yo,
There we go.
is that better?
Yes. Bro, there's no fucking way, bro.
This man right here.
Bet. Now, what the fuck was the question? All that, I forgot the fucking question.
How you
said
forgot?
definitely to something.
How you forgot the question?
No, bro. Hajit said, can y'all hear me? Yo, and it go quiet.
What you doing this, man? What you doing out there?
Bro, doing something sketchy.
Cause
That's what
I
he's
have
doing.
I have my headphones in.
The question was,
I'm on the speaker now.
You on speaker? All right.
the question was, do you think your relationship with your family affects your other relationships?
Yes, I do.
And I asked you to expand on why you said most definitely.
Because like having a healthy relationship at home is like it it helps. Like it's basically like practice to like getting out to the open world.
So I'm noticing a thing between both of y'all where y'all are saying healthy relationships. What do y'all consider a healthy relationship?
That's a good question.
Jump at once. Like y'all are throwing this, y'all are throwing it out like you like. Damn, I don't want to sound rude when I say this, but I'm gonna say it the only way I know how to say it. Y'all are saying it's like y'all know what that example is, and maybe you're saying it because you know what the example isn't. But for you to say that a healthy relationship, in your home life for you to grow up into witness is, the best way to bring yourself into other relationships, you have to know what you define as healthy and what you think is healthy enough to make sure that your relationships with others are healthy and fruitful. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you can learn from, a healthy relationship, you can learn from a bad relationship. So that's why I just want to know what y'all consider a healthy relationship.
A healthy relationship to me is just like a trust and bond, like where you just express yourself and you can just basically be yourself. And knowing that you don't have to be like sit back and think like, damn, can I trust this person or can I do this and that? And you just be like, I could trust this person and just like chilling, be cool.
Mm-hmm. So in rebuttal to that, mind you, I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. You're saying a healthy relationship is a relationship built off of trust. Um, you can have a relationship built off of trust that is healthy. You can have two people that trust each other completely, that have no love for each other, and don't have any actual care for each other, and they let each other do whatever they want to do in the names of, okay, well, I know I can trust them. And in some ways, yes, trust does come as a form of love. So, maybe there is love for each other, but it will never be the type of love that requires two people to be solely for each other. I.e., you can be in a polygamous relationship where not only do you trust and love your partner, but you trust them to trust and love someone else without ever putting you on the back burner. Would you consider that a healthy relationship?
I ain't gonna lie,
No.
repeat that shit. I ain't even trying to start nothing like repeat that shit. It just froze for 1 second.
Okay, so you're saying a healthy relationship is a relationship built off of trust. But there are people in this world who have relationships that are built off of trust and are unhealthy. I'm not saying polygamy is unhealthy, but in the sense of how you view other relationships, it can become unhealthy when that's how you were raised and taught how to love, where you can love multiple people and you can be with multiple people, or maybe just love one person but still be with other people. So, by your definition,
Mm-hmm.
that is healthy, where somebody's with someone, they trust each other completely, but they still do their own thing, or they are their own person because of the simple fact of, okay, well, I trust you, you trust me. Nobody's gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just want y'all to broaden, not broaden. I'm sorry. I want y'all to more generalize, what it means to be in a healthy relationship. Not for any bad reasons or anything like that. As my, like, y'all are my homeboys, y'all are, like, we're close. I want y'all to really look into the shit that, we tend to not know, but know. So yeah, just give that some thought. Dom, what do you consider a healthy relationship?
Only communication and acceptance.
That's real. But again, gotta play devil's advocate. It's the same thing like Jay Lons. You can communicate with somebody and you can accept somebody, but that doesn't mean like it's ever going to be completely healthy.
That's like saying, I mean, yeah, it's like saying like no such thing as a perfect relationship.
Yeah, there's no such
It's the
thing.
same. It's the same like context.
Nah, yes and no. Like, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship ever.
Basically.
But for a healthy relationship, it takes a couple different qualities: communication, trust, acceptance is hard to even pass in my mind. But when I hear acceptance, I really hear like, coming together. It's like coming to that middle ground. You need to be able to really love each other and express your love in your languages. And really the biggest thing is growth. Like, every healthy relationship comes in stages. Like, y'all have to be able to grow together. If it's stagnant, it's not love. Like, nobody should ever be like, damn, this person is the same as when I first got with them. You might love them the same as when you first got with them. I'm gonna say that again. You might love them the same as when you first got with them. You might love them more. You should never love them less, but you should never feel like that person has been the same person throughout that entire relationship. Growth is what makes us human. And if we can't grow in a relationship, that's not a human relationship. A human relationship is healthy. And when I say a human relationship, I mean a relationship that is breathing and growing. The moment it's born, it's a baby. You in the honeymoon phase, and it feels like it can last forever. You'll love that person forever. Then you start hitting the ages of 1 to 5, and you're like, God damn it, I'm getting sick and tired of this bitch, or sick and tired of this nigga, and I don't want to even be around no more. Then you hit 5 to 10. They're getting close to the teens, and it's starting to feel like, okay, things are getting better, but now it's just every day it's the same repetitive thing. It just feels like the days are the same. Then you hit 11 to 18. Those are the motherfucking teenage years, the nasty teens. Shit goes up, shit goes down. It goes up, it goes down.
You're not my dad.
Ugly. But it's never a dull moment. Then once you get past that 18 plus, you ever hear these old folks be like, damn, I loved her through every stage. Because past the age of 18, that shit is full. It's right. You know so much about that person. They know so much about you, things that you don't know, things that they don't know, and y'all are still gonna be growing together because now you're hitting the stage of growing old. You're traveling, you're doing shit that you never thought you could do. Why? Because you stuck it out them 18 years. They say if you really love somebody, have a kid with them. Why? 18 years. I promise you, that shit will really change your perspective on how much it takes to really love someone and to love yourself.
Just describe my whole damn life.
Had to break it down for y'all boys.
Word for fucking word.
I can't let y'all be, be living in a life where your ideology on what healthy is in a relationship be so broad when we're in such a compact way of life. And it's forever interchanging. The spectrum that I'm describing is like a universe within itself. But it's like you're floating around until you find it. And that right there, that's just the key to it right there for real. If y'all boys don't take away nothing from what we talked about today, just take that away from. Questions, comments, concerns?
Is there anything what's the word? Is there anything like unforgivable that can permanently damage a relationship?
Yeah, breaking the trust.
Dang in this.
Breaking the trust is really something that, well, this kind of leads into the next topic. What do you do to fix Black relationships? Kind of, not really, but we can just introduce that. But breaking trust does a lot. Why? Because breaking the trust means two things. You broke the loyalty. You broke the communication because you lied. You broke our love because you let somebody in. And then you actually, you hurt yourself too because you did something you regretted. How do you know? If you don't regret something, you won't lie about it. Now I know you're okay with going against your own morals. Cheating might not be something that a lot of people view as bad, but lying should be worse because you broke your own morals. If you love me, why lie about it? Why not put it on the table? Why not figure out how we can deal with it together? Trust is very heavy in Black relationships. It takes us 18 years to fully learn to trust our parents because they show us from a certain age, some things they just aren't good with. Maybe that's money. Maybe that's putting in the house. Maybe that's showing love. There's always going to be something that we don't have their trust for, and it takes us 18 years to understand that's who they are as a person. So trust is the most important thing. And,
Still
that's
stuff
how
I'm learning about.
You said what?
That is still some stuff I'm learning about.
All right. So, that's how we fix our Black relationships. We learn to trust each other. We learn to trust who we are and trust the processes that are going on around us. But at the same time, we learn to trust ourselves. If you can't trust you first, then what's the
Can't trust
point?
nobody.
You can trust somebody else. Not even just nobody else trusting you. What's the point of saying you can trust somebody else? If I say, it's like this. It's like we said we wanted to start a podcast. If we would have never started it, that means I can't even trust myself to do something as simple as sit in front of a camera and talking. And I sit in front of motherfuckers and talk all day. That is little things that build up our trust within ourselves. The best way to combat anxiety and depression in the Black community is to have that trust in ourselves, to prove to ourselves that we are capable. Sadly, we don't do that all the time. And it really affects our relationships. The moment our partner starts doing better than us or starts, living the way we want to live, hate to say it, but we lose that trust because we don't trust ourselves to be in that predicament. We feel like I have to bring this to the table, or this person's going to do this, or this person's going to do that. Because if I was in that position, I do this and I do that. Sad to say, but we're selfish. Like, we're selfish creatures. And that's humans, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, it don't matter. We're selfish creatures. Um, we put our thoughts and our feelings and our way of living above everyone else's until we're at a point where we need to know how they'll live. But you know what we do instead? We put our experiences in that threshold. And that's what breaks
Mm-hmm.
it down. When it comes to women and we say, oh, women assume a lot. It's not because they want to assume, it's just they're more likely to say what's on their mind. And a lot of the times it's something that they would do. And they don't trust us because, they think they would do it and maybe they seen someone else do it. That's also
Yeah.
another, the differentiation. We don't know how to tell someone is different from somebody else a lot of the time. I'm bad for grouping everybody in together. I'm real bad for it. If I know somebody, I try not to, but I'm also very good at noticing how they do something, in one aspect of life. So now I group it into, okay, well, you do it here, you're going to do it here. Why? Because your thought process should be the same. And granted, it's not always the same, but I'm human just like everybody else. I have that issue. I have that problem. So, you know, we got to fix the little things in our community that add up to be so much more and to be more detrimental than, we ever think it's going to be for real.
Exactly.
Again, question, comments, concerns, or do y'all feel like y'all have anything else on your mind that would fix, black relationship?
It's like you said before. I feel like it's time. Like if we really want to sit down and work things, both of us got to put in the time and effort into work things out. I feel like that is one of the big things. If we both feel like it's always gonna be one sided on the other, I think we shouldn't like even be together or whatnot in anything. Just like you feel like you put in more out there than the other person, then that's where the self love comes in. You gonna should put that working effort into yourself.
Mm-hmm. Dom?
I feel like it starts with communication.
Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing?
I
What's so
don't know
funny?
why.
What's so funny?
He
I
gonna
don't
beat
know.
your ass. He said, "What's so funny, nigga?" Nah. It's not funny, bro. I don't know why he fucking laughed. Like, that is
I
so
don't
rude.
know. It just I don't know. I'm a hush.
What possessed you to laugh?
I don't. I don't even know. But
So,
communication.
Huh? Both y'all like it kind of like
we both said communication. Tell us.
I don't know communication, bro. Like, why are you still laughing, bro?
Bro, like, what's funny, Jalen? Bro. Communication.
I don't even want to talk anymore.
Bro, don't be like that, bro. Come on now, dog. Bro, you know that nigga not right in the head for real. Communication, bro. Tell me about it. Tell me why you feel like it's so important into fixing what we have going on in our
Because how do
community.
you know it's wrong if you don't communicate?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my biggest weakness is communication, opening up.
So you
Like, I
mean
don't,
communicating in a sense of telling someone, hey, like, I really don't like that. Like,
basically, like, that's a pet peeve of mine. Please, can you not do that again? Like,
mm-hmm. So do you feel like you were never taught to open up, or you feel like you were taught to not open up? And I
I
know it's
was,
similar. I know it sounds similar, but do you feel like you were never taught to say what's on your mind? Or do you feel like every time you said what's on your mind, something negative happened, so you stopped saying what's on your mind?
option B.
Mm-hmm.
I was taught to open up.
Right.
Like growing up, like I was like everybody notices. I fold under pressure. I don't talk when they ask me about my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
When I do, the little times I do, like something bad happens, or like they don't hear me out, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm just misunderstood.
So you feel like when you say communication, you want to learn how to better convey yourself, or do you feel like, you know, you want people to actually take their time to listen and understand?
I just want to be able to open up, like in general, talk
Okay.
about my feelings.
Well, I have a friend. She's very much like you. Like she be having so much on her mind, she don't ever really say what's on her mind no more. So she just don't talk. But like I tell her all the time, like if you don't know what to say everything. Saying everything is better than saying nothing. You know, because at a certain point you're gonna learn like, okay, well, this really needs to be said, or maybe this can wait, or this needs to be said right now, while in junction with saying this. Um, Simply put, what I'm saying is, if you want to be better at communication, communicate, talk. If you can't talk, text. If you can't text, write. You have to get it out of your head first and foremost. And once you get it out of your head, you're gonna know what you feel like needs to be out and what needs to be in. And it's gonna take time. And it's gonna take, a lot of misunderstandings, and it's gonna take a lot of people not understanding, why you feel the way you feel. But guess what? When you know how to communicate, it doesn't matter if they feel like you're tripping. Why? Because you said what the fuck you said. You feel how you feel, and nobody can take your feelings away. You know, they say they say this in school all the time. There's facts and there's opinions. But what they don't tell you is that there's facts that are backed by knowledge, and opinions are facts like that are backed by feelings. And feelings is nothing but our personal knowledge and experiences. So opinions are not wrong. Opinions are our truth. Can opinions be swayed? Yes. But at the end of the day, opinions are what makes us us. If we were nothing but facts, we would be robots. Robots can't have feelings. We have feelings. We have personal facts. We have personal things and personal experiences that make us unique. And if somebody else can't understand that, then they're just not human enough. I know I'm throwing out the word like human and saying human a lot, but the things that make us human and that make us us is what makes our relationships better. And especially when they're understood. I should write a book.
Oh God, I'm gonna write that little fact and opinion thing down. I'm writing that down.
But that's just real life shit. Like, and again, I learned all this stuff, whether I was taught by my grandma, by my mom, or by the world, or some shit I really had to be taught to by myself. You know, these are things that,
Be having conversations with myself,
listen, I be deep
bro.
in
I be
conversation
having
with.
full on conversations with myself.
So
They talk back to me sometimes.
Oh God,
the demons.
Nah, I only got one left.
Mm. Yeah. But nah, I be like, real deal. I'm okay with talking to myself. Nobody understands me better than me, and sometimes I don't even understand me.
oh God, it feels that way sometimes.
But guess what? That means growth is coming, change is coming.
Exactly.
Never digress, only progress. If y'all don't take nothing away, if y'all don't take nothing away, this for the people who've been watching, even the people who left, they might watch it later, watch what they missed later. I know we got people who do that. And for people who are gonna watch after, I'm a find this timestamp. I swear to God, I'm gonna find this timestamp. And the only thing I want anybody to take away, even if you don't watch the whole thing, and I find this timestamp and you only come here, 3 things you should know. Never digress, only progress. And don't hang around people who make you feel like you're above when you're really below in life. 2, you need to define a healthy relationship and how your relationship needs to grow by how much your love grows and how much you guys grow together and as people, whether that be friendships, whether that be lovers, whether that be family. If you guys don't grow together, that relationship is not healthy. And number 3, it is okay to feel anything, to feel any way, because that is your opinion. And your opinion is just your fact and experiences and your feelings. Don't let anybody downplay how you feel. Don't let anybody downplay where you are in life. And don't let anybody downplay your relationship. So that's 4, really. Those 4 things to take away.
Don't let nobody play in your face.
Right. If a nigga got some shit to say, fuck him. Fuck it.
And be confident. Be confident in yourself and how you speak.
That's how you gotta move. Why?
No negativity.
Niggas don't understand you. You understand you. I don't even understand you, nigga. But guess what? I understand me.
Exactly. Violence is sometimes the answer.
No. I swear on me. I've had too many people tell me I'm too sassy. I'm too feminine. But I'm one of the most masculine niggas I know.
While he strokes his hair.
We're going to get into this on a different episode, but you know why I'm masculine? Because I know me. I ain't got shit to hide.
Oh, God.
I got some stuff in the closet.
I knew you. I knew it.
I fucking knew it.
Hold up, bro. Let me stop.
Nigga should be a therapist, man.
This shit got a straw in there. I'm setting this bitch up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Y'all got even for y'all too. I know this has been like, I know I kind of took over at the end, but if you got any questions or anything for me, Phil, just ask for it. Y'all know me. If not, I'm gonna play that.
I said what I got in my chest. That's it.
Hey, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play that closing song. And shit. I get down. Can y'all hear it? Fuck it.
We can make our own closing song.
Nah, we can give them a whole album. I'm gonna start changing the songs. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Midnight Hub, your late night food for thought. We're here to ease your mind and to enrich your soul. We really hope you enjoyed the 3rd episode. And yeah, man, that shit was to me. So yeah, if you want to follow us on Instagram, here's my Instagram here. It's at Alex O'Brady. Follow me. I think that's my Snapchat too, but that. My co-host Dominic, this is his Instagram right here. Next, got it. That boy J-Lon is skedaddle, okay? And here's our Instagram right here, the Midnight Hub. with an underscore. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to check us out, we are on YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, Anchor, Twitter coming soon. So
Twitter's up.
Oh, Twitter's up? Oh, well, shit, we on Twitter too now. Fuck, we hey.
Same fucking, as Instagram. With an underscore.
With an underscore? Well,
Yep.
just Instagram and Twitter right there. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, much love for all of y'all, for real. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to text the page and engage with y'all. Peace out.